Hi, I'm Whitney Morgan, Hashimoto's coach, functional nutrition practitioner, and creator of the Thyroid Reboot Method. This video is another installment in my series where I answer the most common thyroid questions. So if you've missed previous videos, make sure you go back and check those out. The question I'll be answering today is, can hypothyroidism affect cholesterol levels? But before I jump into it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and a little bell next to it so you'll get notified every time I post a new video. I've worked with dozens of women with hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's, and the work we do together almost always includes a review of some of the previous blood chem panels that they have run with their medical doctor. And the typical pattern that I see is when a client's thyroid levels are below optimal, the result is unhealthy changes in her lipid panel, specifically changes in total cholesterol, LDL, and triglycerides. Cholesterol is an essential molecule in the body and used for many important functions, but it's also a risk factor for heart disease. So it's important to understand how cholesterol levels are impacted by thyroid dysfunction. So how does low thyroid impact cholesterol levels? Well, there are three ways it makes a difference. First, low thyroid hormone can raise triglyceride levels because as body processes slow down due to hypothyroidism, there is a decrease in the number of organic compounds that dissolve fatty substances. When more fats are being produced than are being dissolved, they accumulate into molecules called triglycerides and can build up in your blood. If left unchecked, elevated triglycerides can lead to heart disease, obesity, and other health complications. A second thing that can happen is that when thyroid hormone levels are low, this can increase the production of low density lipoproteins, or LDL. And it happens mostly because hypothyroidism interferes with the liver's ability to clear LDL from the bloodstream, and so it just accumulates. Furthermore, hypothyroidism can trigger the liver to actually produce more LDL, while simultaneously inhibiting the production of other hormones that lower LDL. Bottom line, when LDL is high, it can drive up your total cholesterol and also increase your risk of cardiovascular disease. When was the last time you had your cholesterol numbers checked? If it's been more than a year, drop a frowning emoji in the comments. In addition to potentially driving up triglycerides and LDL, low thyroid hormone can also increase your total cholesterol. This can happen for two reasons. The first is just simple math. So total cholesterol is the sum of HDL, LDL, and VLDL. So as LDL increases, so does your total cholesterol. Pretty simple. Additionally, hypothyroidism is associated with an increase of lipoprotein A concentrations, which ultimately leads to higher total cholesterol. Now, wrapping your brain around your cholesterol numbers isn't always easy. In addition to evaluating individual markers like LDL, triglycerides, total cholesterol, it's even more important to evaluate critical lipid ratios. But don't stress out, because I'm going to make it easy for you. I've created a simple and free mini course that will allow anyone to understand their cholesterol numbers regardless of their scientific background. My free course arms you with the knowledge to take control of your lipid health and ensure that everything is within optimal ranges. So I hope you will join me in my latest course, Understanding Your Cholesterol Numbers. I'll drop the link in the video notes below. You can also grab it in my bio link. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, let me know. Like it, subscribe to my channel, or share this video with a friend with hypothyroidism or Hashimoto's. And if you have questions, as always, drop them in the comments. I do my best to answer each one. I'll see you next time. Bye.